Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Ethereum price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. You're gonna see the Ethereum on the 4 hours chart where we have here our WXNY or ABC still of course dropping down as a potential wave 2 after we having a double 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 for a wave 1 there. So this wave 1, in case that this is a wave 2 unfolding there, we're still of course holding the 0.786 here and above it in a wave 2, A, B, and a C, or W, X, and a Y. Higher possibility is a wave C, and that due, of course, to the impulse as a wave C, 1, 2, 3, and then we're looking for a wave 4 here, and a wave 5 to unfold toward the downside. Now, this wave 4 is, of course, a very long sideways range based on the wave 2. That's very understandable that we need, of course, the time here to reach a wave 4, finishing of course this correction and then pushing of course for something for lower. Now the possibilities for this wave 4, are we done or not yet? Of course there are two possibilities still working on this wave 4. The highest possibility for me right now is the WX and a Y, where you might have a W and the X, and the wave Y is an A, B, C, D, and an E triangle here, finishing wave Y in a wave 4, of course, and then pushing for lower, meaning, of course, wave 5, finalizing, of course, this move and this impulse toward the downside. Another possibility, of course, can be the ABC as, of course, a flat here or a zigzag, where you have an A, wave B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 as a diagonal unfolding toward the upside. However, confirmation for this today has been given almost for the triangle, not for the diagonal, and that because if we are in a diagonal, why we did not continue toward the upside, right? So why we have an A, B, and a C that it was supposed to unfold here, but we see a lot of red. It has transformed as a zigzag here, and of course as a potential A, B, and a C, and we're looking for wave D right now, and then wave E, and then pushing, of course, for lower for Ethereum in a wave 5. And that means, of course, yeah, we might need even a longer range here in this area before we drop down in a wave 5, wave C, or finishing, of course, a wave 2 there. We'll see, of course, don't forget that the 886 here is a problematic thing, meaning not very problematic, but of course it means like it reduces the possibility for something very bullish as a wave 3. It can be, of course, a wave 3 in diagonal. Maybe we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagonal. But yeah, 886 is somehow 1600 is somehow a reduction for the probability of being impulsive. Of course, breaking this low, meaning taking the low there, is total invalidation of anything bullish there. And that means, of course, a deep bear market is still unfolding there. And this might be in confluence with a deep bear market with Bitcoin as well, in case Bitcoin choose, of course, a deep correction as a bear market. So Ethereum might follow by taking this low. Of course, that means we are diving deeper. To where? Well, exactly to there. 1.618 as an expanding flat here, that it might be, of course, 3 ways down, 3 ways up here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to reach the $861 for Ethereum in a very large correction for Ethereum since, I would say, many cycles. Yeah, so the last cycle was already a correction and still continuing corrective here as a potential A, B, and a C, of course, or a large W, X, and a Y, meaning, let me explain, meaning W and X and A, B, C expanding flat as a wave Y. Yeah, so expanding flat here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing wave Y, 1.618. And if you have realized, it's going to take exactly the low with a very small, tiny gap here, and then, of course, trigger something bullish. That is, of course, the case of a very deep correction, very deep bear market, that it might unfold for the crypto there in confluence with Bitcoin deep correction. You can follow it, of course, in the deep analysis and with the daily as well. Of course, every day we explain this deep correction for Bitcoin as well. In case it's going to unfold, Ethereum is going to, of course, follow it as well towards the 1.618 here. Yeah, which is at $861. Very, very low prices. Yep, so this is regarding Ethereum. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord, and stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.